The liberals are, I guess you could say, big fans of mine. Big fans.
No, they don't know who you are.
They're scared by you.
And also, you're a freak.
All right, Christian Cordero, thank you.
In the shadow of the Washington Monument, a symbol of America's democracy, they gathered in protest against the president.
Is this you? You're in this clip?
Stand tall!
Maybe.
In every state!
Probably not.
We're talking about Palestine.
Yeah, they, if you notice, look at the hands off.
They have NATO in there?
Weren't they like hands off NATO and then nothing about Palestine?
They, I mean, that was like the organizers that put that forward.
Yeah.
And I think that was obviously very stupid. It was like dumb lib shit. But I don't think the people that participated in the hands-off protests were like overall, they weren't there to fucking defend NATO. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's a weird sneak.
Maybe to like defend Ukraine. There was definitely like pro-Ukrainian sentiment, but that's understandable, and it's different than being like, I love NATO.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the people that participated in these protests, like, they also were like, they were pro-Palestine. Like, I don't think these guys were anti-Palestine by any measure. It's just that the organizers deliberately carved that out.
I also saw a tweet today that was like, the messaging around hands off NATO, like, isn't that what Trump's essentially doing, right? He's not even supporting any of NATO's efforts in, you know, intervening with Ukraine. Shouldn't it be hands on NATO in that case?
More NATO.
More NATO?
Well, hands off in that let it keep doing its thing.
Yeah.
Keep NATOing.
Keep NATOing. But is he hands on with NATO right now?
No.
Kind of.
Well, I think he's hands on in terms of talking about taking away funding streams for all of these things, or like that the United States is not going to be participating.
Yeah, I think
don't take away my protection racket. I'll be so sad. Don't do it. I love NATO.
Do you actually?
Yeah, Hassan's a big NATO.
No.
Fan.
What?
He is a.
Sorry.
He talks about it all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Should I have known that before coming on here?
I am as anti-imperialist as you can get.
Me too.
Yeah. So. No, I'm not a fan of NATO.
Stand tall!
His trade war was the final straw for these people. They say he's targeting working Americans, migrants, and community groups.
I find what is happening in our government so appalling and so immoral. I mean, that's really why I feel like I need to be here.
I finally reached the breaking point.
Lady
I just,
dragging the body
couldn't.
of Trump yesterday.
No.
She had like this like fake body of she was like, I'm bringing Trump's ass out of the White House.
I love
like a wine mom just like dragging a fake body.
No,
not in a violent way.
No, I love like radical grandmas. Like I'm not even kidding. They're like, they got more smoke. It's like, it reminds me of the Tom Tillis voicemails.
Who's that?
That he like released, the North Carolina Republican who released the death threats that he was receiving. And it's like so clearly 75-year-old like veteran retirees that are like, I will find your house. This is my government name and address.
Yeah.
I will find where you live and kill you.
Yeah.
Kill you in the most violent ways possible.
Wasn't like, I saw a lady like wearing the deny, defend, dispose hat.
Suppose.
Like the liberals are maybe turning a new leaf.
Yeah, she had a keffiyeh on too.
Yeah, she had a keffiyeh.
Anymore. Actually, I probably win the long distance award. I came here from Hawaii.
Look at our country. It's embarrassing, like genuinely embarrassing to be like an American right now.
There were protests in 1,000 cities across all 50 states.
We shall overcome.
A nationwide act of defiance that can't have gone unnoticed. But Donald Trump appeared focused on other things, reading headlines about China's tariffs on his way to the golf course. These people are pushing back against what they describe as the most brazen power grab in history. But President Trump's press secretary says anyone who thinks he's going to be deterred by protests like these is living under a rock.
Opposition. Like, haven't you noticed? He doesn't give a shit about anything. He's trying to kill his base. Why would he even care about people outside of his base? You know what I mean? The golfing thing is crazy. I said this the other day. I was like, he's moving like a man who knows there's no more elections.
Yeah. Was that you who tweeted that?
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, he seems like he's pretty comfortable. Did you see that? I don't know if I'm on to. Did you see that Simpsons video? Where
April 12th or something? I haven't seen the Simpsons video, but I've seen people reference it like that there will be a high profile political assassination on April 12th or something. Is that what it is? I don't know.
Yeah, that was going viral on TikTok, but I mean, like, I hope that doesn't happen. Of course, like no,
it's AI. Someone's saying it's fake AI.
What, the video? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's AI. Just no political violence in this country. Right?
There's already a lot of political violence, G.
There's a lot of political violence in this country. That's true. Like that lady that punched the interviewer in the face.
Just good stuff.
That's what's so fucking funny about like Trump doing this though, like disrupting his own base, because like the overwhelming amount of political violence comes from the right.
Yeah.
Both of the people that attempted to kill Donald Trump were either former Trump voters like Ryan Ruth, who's not dead, he's alive. I was about to say rest in power to my goat. That's the #1 NATO voter. We love him. He has a very important place in this community. And also the other fucking freak incel dude who was like a registered Republican.
Is that the one who missed?
Yeah, that's the one.
He's dead, right?
Yeah. Oh, he's very dead.
Yeah.
He's dead as fuck.
Did they kill him on site?
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah. You were there?
No. Yeah, I was the one. Yeah, I was in his ear. I was a scout sniper. Yeah, I was a scout sniper.
Hassan was on the grassy knoll, not hitting his shots again.
No.
Literally.
Yeah, they're. I wasn't even talking about that. I mean, like, yes, of course you're correct what you're saying. I also just mean like the political violence that is imposed upon people in this country.
Yeah, no, like there's structural violence.
Yeah, structural violence.
That's a concept.
100%.
Yeah, I just meant that like him pissing off his own base increases the likelihood that he might get harmed by his own base tenfold. Those are the guys who do the violence. Those are the people you're not supposed to piss off, and he's pissing them off, I think.
Yeah.
Not the cultists. Like, there's a lot of loyalists who think like, nah, you don't understand, brother. It's gonna be great one day. He's just doing this right now, but it'll be so much better.
Do you think he's losing a lot of his base, or like a couple percentage points of people?
Wait a couple weeks, and we'll talk about that. Because right now it's like a little bit.
Did you see what Musk posted apparently yesterday
about the tariffs?
About the counter protest?
That they're paid?
No, about the pro Elon protest.
Is he calling for one, or was there?
No, like he shared a video. Ah, fuck. I don't know. Maybe chat will have it.
Chat. What is Lolo making up?
I'm not making it up. Elon posted a video. Did he not yesterday?
Was it AI?
No, it was like a group of people that were in a pro.
What the hell is this guy making up again, chat?
Pro Elon protest. Come on, am I right?
Maybe he tweeted it.
Oh my god, am I wrong? Chat, where's the link?
It said Lolo flopping.
Another Lolo flop.
They're not even trying to do it.
Because it doesn't exist.
It does exist.
Sure. Oh, he's pulling it out.
Elon deletes his tweets a lot, though, right?
Hold on.
Elon Musk deletes his tweets.
Bro, there's 31,000 people in here, and not a single person posted a link.
Someone said this.
This question mark? Let's see. This better be real. I hope it's real for your sake, or else I'm gonna make fun of you.
I mean, if you took the people of Italy, and you teleported the people of Italy to say,
is this what you're talking about?
Some part of the United States.
Is this it?
No.
It would still be Italy. But if you teleported a bunch of people from some other part of the world to Italy, where they're telling people no longer because they've been teleported to America.
Please, you gotta turn it off.
Then,
I can't listen to him.
Yeah, I don't even. It's not even the video that we want to watch.
Region.
I just love the brilliant nature of Elon. He's so smart. Exposed anti-Elon protests are staged, paid, and bussed in and scripted.
June posted it on Blue Sky.
This has 11,000 likes. Let's look at these. I want to see.
Me and Gabe took about a 30-minute break, and we went back to the hotel to recharge. When we come back, and this place is dead. Take a look. Like, not a single protester in sight. And just 20 to 30 minutes ago, it was completely packed with protesters. So, one of two things. Either A,
because they marched somewhere else.
Yeah, where are the protests moving?
because they walked somewhere else.
I mean, the protests.
No.
You fucking idiot.
How long were you guys there yesterday? The whole day?
No, we got paid and we left.
Yeah, we got paid and left. Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
You got paid for your check.
As soon as it hit the bank, I was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Once that Soros check clears.
Bro, these, like, there is, oh my God. Every time I hear, like, a Republican commentator or, like, a wannabe influencer who wants to make a name for themselves talk about issues in, like, the dumbest ways possible, where it is not even a fucking Google search that can immediately solve this issue. It's just, like, thinking clearly for a brief moment. As Alex just mentioned. I realize that there are tens of thousands, not millions of people that think exactly like that and think that that's brilliant. So at a certain point, it's like, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter. Who's doing critical thinking now? No one. It doesn't matter. Also, this guy looks like you.
They were paid and their time
bit.
was gone. You know, they're off work. They get to go.
I'm sorry.
Or B,
The pearl
they're
necklace,
literally
too.
just a cult and they all left at once. Like, it's one of the two options. You tell me.
Is it pearl?
So me and
That's
Gabe
kinda your
took about a
vibe,
30
I
minute.
don't have a pearl necklace.
I feel like you're a pearl necklace.
I do.
Oh, they're getting bussed in by George Soros.
Yeah.
How'd you guys get there? The Soros bus?
He flew in on George Soros.
On George Soros' private jet.
I said, Georgie, send me the jet. He said, say no more, fam.
Loomer Unleashed. God. That's
It's so cool that she has the presidency here.
That she has the what?
The presidency.
No, she has the president's heart.
True. Okay, never mind. When you put it like that, it's kind of nice.
Laura is a free spirit.
Have you ever met her? She been on the stream?
No, ew.
Laura, come here.
You don't ever bring conservatives on the stream?
I do sometimes, but like
Not the ghouls.
very, very rarely.
Yeah.
I'd rather go meet them in like a third area. Like I don't want to fucking bring them to my
In your
house.
home, yeah.
But
Christian Walker.
yeah, Christian Walker's the only one, and I turned him woke.
That's
like,
Christian Walker's my tether. Like I
made him woke. A lot of people forget that he's
he
woke
loves
now.
you.
He's fucking woke now.
I got my birthday a couple years ago. 2 friends independently got me cameos from Christian Walker. And he was like, I hope you don't run as a ghetto BLM leftist in your pursuit to be a city council member, but happy birthday.
I can't believe you disappointed him by doing just that.
Crazy.
That's really fucked up that you disappointed my boy Christian Walker.
But I feel like he has a journey in him where he's going to come out as full leftist, or at least...
He kind of has been because of his dad, like how much of a deadbeat Herschel was.
Yeah.
That he's like, oh, everyone's defending my dad, and he fucking sucks.
He doesn't even make conservative content anymore, right? It's all like...
he just does like
leave
gay,
your man.
He just
leave
does
your
gay
man.
shit.
He actually I mean, he's inherently just like a very gay person, but like he hasn't been posting that much gay shit as much as he used to.
Oh,
he used
no,
to be
I
he used to be like
full
backflipping. He used to be doing like
Yeah, no,
flips
I
down
just
the
meant that
beach.
he's like gay, and
He's gay
most
as hell.
of the content and
Hasan's a bigot.
most of the content his interests revolve around.
I think it's less gay content. It's more like girl.
I haven't really watched any of his latest stuff, but back in the day, he would go to Starbucks.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like that's what I mean.
and beef with Kalani.
Yeah,
I miss him though.
You guys should collab.
Me and Christian Walker.
Yeah.
he watches.
He watches. I like asked him a question on like one of his spaces once. I think it was like during the Herschel when he was like talking shit about his dad. I was like, I'm a big fan, blah, 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 blah. And the New York Times like was writing it up as and me endorsing Christian Walker and his beliefs. But I just love his energy.
Well, you were, and I am too.
I think he's hilarious. Someone said my household at Quincy and Bed-Stuy.
So the reason for why they're saying this. Oh, also I got to show you guys the Loomer freak. So Laura Loomer obviously looks like Jigsaw, and it's like weird. It's really scary. That's why I said ew at first, because like I don't want to ever be around her because I feel like she
bites.
She's something that I would. She just looks like something that was concocted for a horror movie.
Yeah.
Like if you
don't look me in the eyes.
Yeah.
You know I don't like it when you look back.
Wow.
She looks like she bites. She's
gross.
She's scary as fuck.
So, but Laura apparently is not the only one who's a freak in that crew.
I watched this.
This guy's name is Charles. First of all, down to the fucking name, I not on some ableism shit, but like I genuinely, when I first encountered this, I was like, oh, this is like a right-wing reactionary guy who's like doing a mockery. Like he's being ableist by like naming himself Charles R. Downs, like, haha, so funny, like real funny, dude. And then I watched a video and he just looks so fucked up. Like his face looks so fucked up.
Why are you making me watch this?
His mannerisms look so fucked up.
Did you see?
No, I didn't see
Have you heard him?
No.
Oh, this is a treat. No. You cannot watch this video and tell me that he is not like this is not like a joke. Like this isn't satire. But apparently it's not. Here, let's take a look. The way he sounds too. Like he sounds like he's doing voice acting for
vest.
He sounds like he's doing voice acting for Big Mouth. Listen, look at this.
Well, the media's gonna act like there was some major anti-Trump protest in Washington, D.C. today. But the reality is, it's fake. They were all busting on buses, like...
They're all busting on buses.
I think you guys are
Someone said chuck down.
I think you guys are
No, they need
we don't know what he had.
They need to send him to the leper colony, dude. What are you talking about? I'm being mean. No, it's mean to let him just... It's mean that
How
people...
many followers does this guy
It's
have?
mean that they're encouraging him to look like this in public.
Go to his... How many
It's
followers?
mean.
Did you do any
How many followers does
Did
he
you
have?
do any research? Is he actually like he's on a parody?
No,
account?
I didn't want to like follow through on this because it was just gonna hurt me more.
Someone said Chuck Downs.
Yeah.
Why he has like 18,000 likes on
66,000 followers.
I mean, yeah, this is a real guy, bro. This is a fucking no fake.
Can we go to another one of his videos?
Like behind me. Stay tuned for Laura Loomer's exclusive footage.
Stay tuned.
Also fruity as hell.
It's just like, genuinely, it feels like someone is doing a bit about the hashtag soy right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it turns out it's not a bit. This is a real guy.
Yeah.
That will show that a lot of the anti-Trump protesters in D.C. were literally busting. You know, it's really funny. We caught the left busting protesters into the Kamala Harris rally back in October. Then we caught the left busting protesters into Kamala Harris's Las Vegas rally, also last October. So I don't understand why the left thinks they can continue to bust people into Washington, D.C. and important events to AstroTurf a crowd and don't think Laura and I are going to catch them. We caught you.
He's scary.
Is he? So
He's Laura's henchman.
He's kind of he's like a henchman for Laura.
Yeah.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
He's like a guy that she sends out.
Like Laura's Gollum.
Like Hades. No, it's like Hades and those two little guys from the Hercules.
Bro, you can't tell me
I
this
haven't
isn't.
seen it
You
so long.
cannot tell me this is a like.
You know, he even kind of looks like the guy.
He looks like.
Pull it up.
He looks like a
chat. Pull it up.
He looks like he is a person who's a major fan of Rick and Morty and simultaneously a Rick and Morty character.
He fucking looks like Morty.
He's a Loomer goon.
He looks like adult Morty.
He's a goon. Oh, jeez, Laura. Oh,
They're busting them in.
Wait, can you?
I want to see more of his videos.
Can you pull up the?
I think it should be illegal to be this repulsive. Like you should figure it out. I'm sorry.
I think he's got a nice smile.
Mr. Poopy Pants.
Can you pull up the fucking
What?
goons?
What?
Look up
what
the
goons?
Hades goons.
I can't. I'm eating.
We're watching him while you're eating.
I can only click. Yeah, I know. It's already difficult enough as it is.
No, not no.
Found his selfie with Laura.
It's Laura and him.
Yeah. Once he trimmed that baby fat off, it just went in the opposite direction.
Oh. He is Morty. He literally is Morty.
Here he is in a suit.
God, the frown is insane.
Why does he always start with the millennial pause, but also
It's so long.
It's so long. A massive anti-Trump, as you can see behind me, anti-Supreme Court protest organized by Planned Parenthood and the Women's March is happening right now outside the Supreme Court of the United States. As you can see, the liberals are, I guess you could say, big fans of mine. Big fans.
No, they don't know who you are.
They're scared by you.
And also, you're a freak.
they're goons. He's a goon.
Okay, we got
No?
it.
Oh, they don't like it.
No.
Okay, never mind, chat. You don't think so?
No, he sounds like Mr. Poopy Butt from Rick and Morty. Or like any other like
Mr.
Rick
Poopy
and Morty
Butthole.
character. Mr. Poopy Butthole. Is that his name? Mr. Poopy Butthole?
Yeah.
Not Mr. Poopy Butt. He sounds like Mr. Poopy Butthole. Gee, what do you think? Jeez, Rick. Can't do the impression.
Oh man. I don't have any other words. He's just so fucking repulsive.
No.
Growing,
we won't be
though,
called ableist,
many-
right? We don't.
I
we
get
didn't
called
say,
ableist all the fucking time. I don't give a shit.
I'm not ableist.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, no, I
Could
am.
have fooled me, chat.
I'm just laughing at that guy for his.
He's disappointed. That's why he hangs out with you. He's like, because you are ableist.
Me?
No, you're not ableist.
Against you?
No, he hangs
Against
out.
me, yeah, 'cause I
he
have,
hangs out with you because you are ableist. And now that you said you're not, he's sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have ADHD.
How's the baklava?
It's good.
Yeah.
You want some?
I want a little bite, maybe.
This food is amazing.
Is it?
Yeah. I wish I got the chicken kebab, more chicken kebab though.
Are we gonna go to?
Still refusing to be silenced.
I don't know.
We have to speak up, we have to act, we have to do something because this is not America.
What do you say to people who would argue that the people have already spoken in that President Trump won the election?
Some people have spoken and then some people have not. And those.
Did you find a Chinese person to accompany us?
Yeah,
Bro,
she's
I'm
coming.
literally Chinese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my friend Ashley is going.
I don't like that you're undermining. I don't like that you're undermining his Chinese background.
I didn't.
Yes,
I
you
said
are.
I don't like that you're undermining
one whole
my
Chinese person.
I don't like that you're
Chad, we
undermining.
don't have one whole Chinese
You
person.
gotta stop Asian hate, bro.
Yeah.
Right here, right now.
I'm trying to.
I don't like that you're undermining my Chinese background either. It's fucked up.
Chad, it's not my fault. They were being ableist, both of them.
Not it.
You
Okay,
saw
that's crazy.
it.
I was not being ableist at all.
Our will.
History will vindicate me, Chad.
You got two Chinese people here in Chinatown.
You guys are not two Chinese people.
We're like half a Chinese person, right? Or are you like a?
He is like. I can't even say it. I was gonna say something that I would get in trouble if I said.
What were you gonna
gonna
say?
say?
It was weird. No, actually, I'm not gonna say it.
Look at him.
What were
He's
you
so
gonna say?
excited to be problematic.
No, I
He's so excited to be problematic.
I can't say it. I can't say it.
You baby. Say it with your chest.
I won't say it.
He says way worse things offline, chat.
I believe it.
That's not true. Hassan says the F slur in private.
You
all the
do?
time.
I
All
mean,
the time.
the
All
F
the
slur
time,
is
Jack.
having like the same comeback
At
as
him.
At him.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's
Everyone.
so. I don't know. I'm a little more lenient about that one.
No, I don't say it.
No, it's okay if you do. Say it on the stream right now.
I will
Say
get
it right
back.
now. Ready?
You have
3,
one permission.
2, 1, go.
Not today.
You said it. I remember because you said.
There's thing Stragget these days. You heard that
Stragget?
slur?
Oh yeah, strag it. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you say that?
It's
on
my
the show?
word.
You're allowed to use that one.
Yeah, that's our word. Oh.
I'm gonna have a post article tomorrow about me saying
That would be
Stragget.
really cool. Yeah.
Saying Stragget?
Just about Stragget. Yeah. Wait, let's go to. Wait, is this open? You want to? Let's go here.
Is that the arcade?
Bro, you really want to go to this fucking place?
Sounds loud.
Hundreds of thousands across the globe.
Bro, it's crazy. Look at how white and old they are.
Well, I
It's
can't
wild.
get over how white and old they were singing "We Shall Overcome."
Yeah, they're woke, dude.
Is that not? I don't know. Is that like that's kind of weird, right?
It is a strange juxtaposition. When you got like the most Barbara ass crowd singing "We Shall Overcome" is like,
and they're offbeat too. Wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah, they're allies.
Are taking part in demonstrations today against U.S. President Donald
this is in
Trump and
Germany.
his close ally Elon Musk.
Tesla, stop it!
Oh man.
Stop it!
Oh man.
Hi.
I will not be silent. I will not be silent.
It'd be funny if they did "We Shall Overcome."
I know.
A bunch of German boomers.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. I would love for them to do that. I'll give them permission to sing "We Shall Overcome" in Germany. The licensing credit.
What is this? Hands off. Slag Max says, hands off and 5501 are co-op the bullshit to make left-leaning people feel good about themselves. The more productive and revolutionary routes are being overshadowed by them. And it is our goal to bring these processes towards us. These liberals will burn themselves out and lose hope if it continues like this, which is the Democratic plan. Yeah, I mean, it's a... I think they're getting ahead of it by this time instead of doing just like hate can't wait, or was it 8 can't wait?
The abolition thing.
Yeah. In an effort to like counter the Black Lives Matter demands that were being made from the streets, this time they're like, we'll do our own protest. But it's like indivisible. Like they're libbed up.
Mm-hmm.
Like the people that are throwing these protests are libbed up for sure. But I don't think necessarily the people that are participating are as libbed up. Like if they want motion, they want momentum, they'll glaze Cory Booker and stuff for doing anything. But having said that, I think that if you were to ask them individually, like what they think about Gaza or what they think about healthcare, like they probably have a lot more radical of a perspective than what is demonstrated by the Democratic Party. So I don't necessarily mind these sorts of initiatives. I'm not going to like cast it aside, especially when there's millions of people protesting. And I'm not going to hand it to the organizers and give them the victory here and act like those people were out on the streets exclusively for hands off NATO,
Mm-hmm.
Titled Hands Off, the movement aims to protest Trump and Musk's policies on government downsizing, the economy, human rights, and a host of other issues. In Frankfurt, demonstrators marched through the city center with signs. And in Berlin, they gathered outside the Tesla showroom.
Grandmas are, well, not in Germany, but in America, grandmas are about to start torching Elbit Systems buildings down. They're ready to go, dude. They're radicalized. I'm telling you. I feel it.
A group gathered for a demonstration also in downtown Lisbon.
Freedom is at stake in the United States and for the whole world with what Donald Trump is doing. And we need to stand up. We need to raise our voices. We need to be heard. We need to make sure that everybody knows that we will not accept this type of injustice.
The Trump government is taking the USA into basically Germany of the 1930s. It's that simple. He's attacking the press. He's attacking universities. He's trying to tell people what they should teach their children in school.
Like, this is why I get so mad at the Dems for the Democrats, by and large, in the National Party, are so worried about ever coming across like they're even remotely critical of Israel that they won't even fucking talk about the college campus shit. Mm-hmm. Like, that's insane, dude.
Yeah.
This is exactly the type of stuff that, like, squishy libs who are educated, have college educations, have, like, decent amount of wealth, like, income, higher income overall. That is the type of shit that those squishy libs care about. That is literally the center, the epicenter of your base. Mm-hmm. If you can't even criticize Donald Trump actively taking over Columbia and creating the standards for academic receivership exactly in the same ways that the Nazis did, by the way, if you can't even fucking criticize that because you're so worried that it's going to come across like you're being critical of Israel or defending someone who is anti-Israel, you've lost it. You've lost the sauce. This is why they lost the fucking election. It's so frustrating. I'm so mad at Columbia, too, for capitulating. And Harvard as well.
Yeah.
School. He's taking...
What's your school? How do you feel about that?
You going to burn your degree?
Columbia? No, I'll be serious. Yeah, it's awful. I mean, I don't know if you saw... I mean, you probably didn't see...
What?
The most recent... So now what they've been doing is because all the presidents have been getting, like, kicked out of Columbia pretty much, or, like, they get removed from the board, there's a new interim president, and she sent, like, a long email being like, we're listening, we hear you, you know, that kind of thing. And the first half... I mean, it, like, hit my inbox because I'm an alum, and, like, the first half of it was just talking about, like, anti-Semitism. And to be perfectly clear, and, like, everybody knows, but just, like, to say, like, obviously...
There's a lot of anti-Semitism on Columbia campus coming from the student protest movement.
No, it's like, obviously,
those bad Jews... Those bad Jews need to go away.
He's such an asshole.
That's his statement. I'm just... it's my lawyer. He told me this. Go ahead.
Such a piece of shit. I don't know. Like, what the...
Go on. I'm sorry.
No, it's just... It was... I mean, I think you've said something to this effect before, which is that Columbia, basically, you know, they stripped them of $400 million in funding.
Yeah.
Threatened, right?
No, they basically froze it, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
And they said, if you don't do A, B, C, D, you're not getting this funding back.
Yeah.
And that stuff included things like a federal receivership over the Middle Eastern Studies and, like, African Studies division, which
and
means
Asian studies,
they would basically have someone coming in, like, literally 1984 style to, like, look over their curriculum, what they were teaching, everything like that.
The Nazis literally did this, by the way. That's not even like...
So they had that. They had, you know, them incorporating new definitions of anti-Semitism, which would include things like, you know, criticism of the state of Israel, blah, 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 like all of these, you know, hodgepodge of things. And what we've already seen, and I feel like I'm beating a dead horse because I'm sure you have said something to this effect, Hasan, but, like, we've already seen that they can do, Columbia University specifically, but all these universities, they can do exactly what this administration... They sent in SWAT raids, right? I mean, I was there. I was across the street when Hamilton Hall...
With the SRG.
Yes. I was across the street when that happened. I literally watched it happen. They had, like, a $4 million SWAT vehicle.
Ridiculous.
With probably, like, 40 or 50 guys fully decked out in, like, 60 pounds of gear, going into this place with, like, 19-year-old kids... who are armed with, like, nothing. I mean, like,
they even fired a shot.
Well,
they accidentally discharged their weapon.
Yeah. Eric Adams' donors were, like, calling him up and asking him like, use that, force.
It happened within 48 hours of them taking over that building, a single building on Columbia's campus. And I'll remind people that in 1968, when the students, like, took over the entire campus at Columbia University, they took over the fucking campus. Like, they had complete control over it. And, you know, I know I'm friendly with people who were involved in it. I've been friendly with people on the opposite side. Some of my friends who have gotten arrested for doing stuff, attacking Elbit Systems in New Hampshire, who have taken a more radical approach. Like, they all have different points of view on how this stuff works. But the fact is, they cracked down super, super hard. That still wasn't enough for this administration. Nothing is ever going to be enough for them until it's the point of, here is your curriculum. Here is what you teach to people. Here is what you think. Here's what's acceptable to say.
Yeah. Because it's not done to eradicate a real problem. The problem itself is completely made up. Anti-Semitism, specifically coming from the anti-Israel protests, is an entirely made-up issue. It's not a real issue at all. And for that purpose, they've also tacked on a whole bunch of nonsensical shit. Like, oh, they're stopping Jews from going to class. Like, whatever kind of ridiculous bullshit they were lying about. And that's it. So if there's no real problem there and you just made up that problem, it's the same parallel with immigration. If an undocumented migrant does a heinous crime on U.S. soil, they get prosecuted. Under the Biden administration, under every administration, they get prosecuted, they either get thrown in jail or they get deported. But these guys make it seem like they don't get prosecuted at all, and they just roam the streets freely after doing, like, a rape or something. And when there's and the reason why they do that, the reason why they make this problem up is because they want to do mass deportations. And the same thing goes for eradicating the First Amendment and stopping people from ever saying anything that's remotely critical of not just Israel, but I think the Trump administration as well.
Yeah.
They've already denied a French researcher entry into the country because they searched through his phone and he was talking shit about Trump, like revoking academic grants. And that was enough for them to be like, no, that's dangerous. That's unacceptable.
They are searching people's phones like often now as you enter the country, even if you're not a green card holder or even if you're just a U.S. citizen, they're looking through people's phones. I mean, this is absolutely just a systems test, right? If he could do this to Columbia, he can do it to any university in the country, right? Even like Ivy League, whatever. If he's putting Columbia in their place, like what is a state school or a city school?
Yeah, absolutely.
How are they going to react when the federal administration comes down on them?
I think what we need to do is we need to start taxing Columbia's land.
Oh, absolutely. 300,000%.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So we have you on that?
No, 100%. Yeah. I mean, it'll defund Columbia even more, even though I guess they're getting their $400 million back.
Well, they have a multi-billion-dollar endowment.
And they have alums that are going to continue supporting them, with money. And I'm sure some of those alums are supportive of what's happening with what Donald Trump is doing to Columbia. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And, probably threatening themselves.
No, it was literally, that was the reason why they were down with sending the counterterrorism unit into campus.
Yeah.
Is because of the group chat.
Yeah, they were telling Eric Adams to do that.
That's so insane, by the way. That is like literally fucking David Duke shit.
The fact that we like fucking know that too, and like that hasn't become a bigger deal than what it already is.
Like what?
Where's your key?
It's over there. It's like that fat circular thing. It has like.
Where are you going?
I'll be back.
I think he's
getting his friend.
He didn't like that we were not Chinese
enough. Sorry, we're not Chinese enough for you.
No, it's like kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, he's undermining both of our Chinese status.
Yeah, it's all good. It happens all the time.
Yeah, he's like, this is what a real Chinese looks like. That's what he's going to do.
They don't even keep me involved in the AAPI caucus in the city council, so I'm used to it. But yeah, it's a systems test, He's going to make a example out of Columbia and just do it
do the Harvard
across the country. No, he did it to Harvard already?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like...
He said he was looking at the grants for Harvard, and Harvard quietly went to the administration and fired their Middle Eastern Studies dean.
It's ridiculous.
This Turkish dude is like a very famous academic. And he wasn't even there. He wasn't even at Harvard. He was on leave.
I didn't know
for the year, and they fucking fired him.
Is he threatening funding from Harvard as well, or is it okay?
He said we were going to look into Harvard. Harvard literally went to the president the next day,
and gave in.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you think
what you're talking about is happening at every college campus already?
Do you think Columbia and Harvard or any school that capitulates to the president is going to lose enrollment or folks who want to go to those schools?
No.
Or do you think they're going to have no problem with that?
No, because a lot of people want to go to these schools anyway, so they're like, oh, great, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I get to be a part of this prestigious institution.
Yeah.
What will, however, happen, I think, slowly but surely, is the brain drain.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a foreign student and you're coming to the United States of America, and the government is actively threatening you and saying that, like, we will send you to the El Salvador slave labor camp, then fuck no. Why would you ever come here?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Jeez.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I saw like an article yesterday that was like these schools are tainting their legacies and it's going to affect enrollment, but affect enrollment. I don't believe that's going to happen, But maybe when Trump is out of office, if that day comes and we get some more Democratic leadership in this country, maybe they'll look like asses. And
no, don't worry. Columbia will put another placard up like they did with the '68 protesters.
Yeah.
And their mistreatment.
And then they make it a staple of who they are. Like we allow students to speak up for themselves and to make changes across the world and country. But yeah, it's so fucked. It's fucked to like